Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, happy Thursday mga kaibigan. Welcome mo sa ating program. Ako po si SONNY LARAGAN. Ito po ang Immigration Corner. So happy Thursday. Sana'y nasa mabuti ho kayong kalagayan. Sana mang bahagi kayo ng 4 na sulok ng United Kingdom. At syempre, sa ating mga kababayan sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo, tuloy po kayo, no? Welcome po sa ating program. Tuloy kayo, kabayan. Magandang araw sa inyo, magandang umaga, tanghali, hapon, gabi, depende kung saan ho kayo naroon. Ito po ay lingguhang programa kung saan ay tinatalakay ang immigration matters and issues, problems dito po sa United Kingdom. Kaya't napakahalaga nitong programa ito, makakatulong ho sa inyo sa dagdag kaalaman, at kung kayo ay mismo ay may problema sa immigration o may kakilala kayo na may problema sa immigration, ito pong programa na ito ay maski paano ho ay makakatulong, no, sa inyo po. Okay. Siyempre, pakilala natin, hindi ho ako ang star of the show. For those who are tuned in for the first time, watching this program for the first time ever, hindi ho ako immigration expert, hindi ho ako abogada, hindi nga talaga siyempre dahil lalaki. Hindi ho ako abogado, no? Hindi ho ako solicitor, wala ho ako masyadong kaalaman. Meron man siguro out of 100, siguro 1, 2%, no? 3%, 5% the most. Pero siyempre, yung kasama ho natin, yung eksperto ho sa immigration, sa larangan ho ng immigration, kauna-unahan hong abogadang Pilipino o Pilipina, no? Pilipino, sabihin natin Pilipino na lang dahil i-generalize natin, no? Pero Pilipina. Kauna-unang Pinoy o Pinay, no? Sabihin na natin, kasi pag sinabi mong Pinay, baka may Pinoy eh. Pag sinabi mong Pinoy, generic na ho yun, lalaki, babae. Anyway, Pinay at Pinoy na kauna-unahan siyang abogada rito ho sa United Kingdom. So ako ho'y honored, no, na nakakasama natin every week. Kaya excited tayo masaya, happy dahil pagka ganyan nakakasama natin masaya. Ika nga, no, nakakasama natin yan every Thursday. Hindi ko na pahabayan pa masyado. Medyo mahaba na ho yung aking pasakali. Mga kaibigan, ang pinakamamahal nating abogada, Brains and Beauty, managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors. Walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Happy Thursday, Attorney.
Hi, Sonny. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday po sa inyong lahat. Welcome back to our Immigration Corner. Kamusta ka, Sonny? Are you well? The
okay
weather
na.
is good.
Okay naman. Okay naman.
Finally.
Except maaraw. Mainit.
Yun na nga.
It's been 27 today.
Good.
Oo.
Okay,
I was perspiring for the first time in a long time. Pinawisan ako. Oo, di ba?
First time this year.
Nag-exercise ako, hindi ako pinapawisan dito sa UK eh. Nagja-jogging ako, hindi ako pinapawisan eh. Kanina pinawisan ako, sobrang init, no. I was driving, I went to Cobham, meron kaming nilakad saglit. And and also to Wimbledon, Roehampton, area na yan. Go, kumusta, Attorney? Alam mo ba yung Barbie?
Yeah.
Yung pelikulang Barbie? Have you heard of Barbie, the movie?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah,
billion.
I'm channeling. I'm channeling the Barbie look today. No, tingnan mo, I'm pink.
Wow, pink. Tama. Wow. Oh. Because of it, now that people in 17 days, it earned 1.03 billion kagad. Basta billion, nasa billion na. Imagine mo, lalo na yan, lumabas ang story niyan. People who didn't get the chance to watch it would be curious, and I am one of them. Panonoorin ko ngayon, ba't ba 1 billion to, di ba? Even the producers, nagulat sila eh. Hindi nila akalaing 1 billion ang kikitain ng Barbie. So, kaya nga, Barbie look ka pala ngayon, no? Happy Barbie look.
Yeah.
Maganda yan, oo. Maganda.
Channeling
What
the
have you been
Barbie
doing?
look.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to be watching it probably tomorrow. Yeah, ikaw, go ahead. Sorry, I don't know what have you been doing.
Oh, no. I mean, it's just generally working. At saka, tama ka. Today, for the very first time, binuksan ko ang bintana ko. Because usually there's no point opening it, no? Well, I do open it. I try to open it every day to at least sa opisina to at least let some air in, no? Pero ngayon, it was open the whole day. And napakainit, which was lovely, no? For change. It was ang ganda nga. Hindi umuulan. So, maybe tomorrow, ewan ko, bukas sabi nila, sunny ulit. But over the weekend, bagyo naman ata eh. They were saying.
Wow, nako, ayoko niyan, attorney. I would love my weekend to be, sunshiny and bright, no? Diba? Parang weekdays, okay lang, work, pero sa akin, mas I prefer the weekends to be sunny because if you want to go out, diba? Kasi the rain spoils it, no? Pero kanina, naglalakad kami ni Snooki, pagbalik namin sa kotse, uhaw na uhaw sa init. Oh, yun. Talagang yung inom niya, slurp kasi may baon akong inom, yung plastic, hindi ko alam kung plastic or silicone na ano yan, napa-flatten na ano. Yun, dala namin. May nakita kasi kami when we went to a dog show, yung wolf something sa, I forgot where the place is. Nakita namin doon sa isang kasama, yung nandoon, dog owner, na meron silang nakasabit sa kanilang, yung, ano ba tawag doon sa belt? Yung anuhan ng belt sa pants natin? Ano ba tawag doon?
Yun.
Yun.
Tawag nga
so doon
doon.
niya sinabit, may hook siya doon, tapos doon niya sinabit yung kanyang, yung lalagyan ng inumin ng aso niya. So,
yung collapsible bowl. Yun.
Collapsible bowl, yes. I don't know kung plastic or silicone or because it's rubbery, pero I don't think it's plastic. Rubbery, parang gano'n, pero not really exactly rubber, no? So, I think
silicone. Yeah.
Silicone,
Yeah, so it's been... Actually, pwede kang bumili ng yung malaking bowl. Meron sila malaki nga, di ba? And Snooki can have that as like a bathtub. No? Napakaliit niya. Kung gusto lang mainit, di ba?
Pero binilan din namin siya ng bathtub na para mag-swimming siya. Dahil, gusto namin mag-swimming siya. Medyo, alam mo naman kasi, this is a pet dog breed, no? Maliit eh. Toy dog pala, I should say. Toy dog breed. Maliit siya si Snooki. Kaya't, yung mga, anything lang, malaki na siya, swimming pool na sa kanya eh. Maliit lang yun, ha? Batya lang na although batya sa Pilipinas.
Batya.
Sa Pilipinas. Batya, Ayan. Alam mo ba, batya ba? Alam mo yung batya, attorney?
Yeah, alam ko batya. I mean, you've heard of the jokes. Sa ating, I was often told, sa atin may bathtub, batya tsaka tabo.
Hindi ko alam yun There's something new. Okay yun batya tsaka tabo. Tama. Kasi batya is for people also wash their clothes, yung mga di ba, yung mga manang, mga batya. Doon din maliligo. Pwedeng pag nagtabo kang ganun, sasaluhin mo, may pang-flush ka na, di ba, sa Pilipinas. Pagka nag-ano ka ng tubig, nagsasave ka. Okay, teka muna. Ano ang pag-uusapan today bago tayo yung mga bragging rights ng mga kababayan natin na unang bumati sa atin? Ano ang topic natin ngayon for today? Ayan. Do I need a biometric card?
Do I need a biometric card? I get a lot of that question. So, tsaka yung one of our viewers actually asked the question. So may feature question tayo ngayon.
Very good. Okay, so tama yan. Biometric card. Pag-uusapan ho natin. Okay, now, sige, pasok mo na direct yung ating kung sino yung unang bumati sa atin. Parang sa ganun malaman natin. Hindi pagbati, kundi yung ating bumper. Go. Ayan, okay. O sige, attorney, sino unang bumati sa atin? Ayan. Sino ang unang
Let me go. Yeah.
bumati? Yeah.
I think let's go with the ladies, no? On account
Ladies.
of Barbie night tayo ngayon, I think
Barbie,
Marian,
nakapinta kasi.
Marian Galicia Paner.
Marian Galicia.
Very Barbie.
Sexy din siya, naka-pink, naka-red yan nung nakaraan. Oliver!
Hello,
Yes!
Oliver. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes,
good
very
morning.
good. Thank
Of course,
you.
good morning. Yeah, good morning. Sabi po niya, no, good morning, Attorney Lira, Kuya Sonny, and Direct Pao. A big thank you for continuing to provide us with up and coming information with regards to immigration matters, such as the biometric cards. Talagang nanonood siya, no? Rest assured that we will not just like the program, but also share it as well. Salamat, Oliver. Are you well, no? Have you seen Barbie?
Oo nga, have you seen Barbie nga pala? Dahil 1 billion na. Billion, kumbaga, pumasok na sila sa category ng billion na ang kinita ng film, no? So, sa history pala ng mga movies, 53 yata films have made it to the 1 billion mark, no? And so, yeah, kasama ang Barbie. And Oliver, thank you. Thank you very much, not only for liking, but for sharing it, no, as well. And so we'd like to enjoin our mga kababayans na nanonood, we'd like to enjoin you guys to please share it as well so that marami hong makakaalam. Okay. Si Oliver, number one. Sino hula mo?
Okay. Oliver is number one. Okay. Let me stick with Miss Paner.
Miss Paner, siyempre.
Nasaan ka?
Miss Paner. Marian Galicia Paner. Wow, galing. Very good.
Yun, nakinig siya. So, sabi po niya, galing po to kay Miss Paner. Hello po, Kuya Sonny and Attorney Lira at Direct Pao. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po. And stay safe always and stay healthy, everyone. And all happy viewers. No, happy viewing, Miss Paner. Hopefully you're well.
Yes, hopefully. Yan, sinasabi ko, naka-red. Yes, si Marian. Ang puti ni Marian, ha? Kita mo yung legs niya. Pakita mo nga ulit direct. Grabe ang puti ng legs ni Marian.
Ang ganda.
Wow.
Ang ganda ng
yan ba may sikreto ba? Anong sikreto? Tanungin natin next time, no? Kung sa buhok, mag-ano ka lang, conditioner dahil sa pangit sa init ng unang tubig dito, ano naman ang sikreto sa legs? Bakit magkaputi-puti, no? Yan ba'y gumagamit ng, ano ba ginagamit ng mga charcoal? Yeah. Ano ba, gumagamit ka ba ng uling? Hindi, sa ngipin, di ba? Pampaputi ng ngipin, may charcoal. Minsan pag you go to the supermarkets, may pati sa mukha din, attorney, ha? Yung mga facial washes, may charcoal base din, no? Okay. Sige. So, tama ka sa second, ha? Pumasok ka. Okay, nakatama ka.
Yeah, tama nga.
Okay, 1-1.
Okay. Yun na nga. Okay. I think Ma'am Cora. Ma'am Cora. I don't know what I think of her when I'm thinking of Barbie.
Tignan nga natin si Ma'am Cora Carsola. Wow! Tama ka. Wow, nakadalawa ka, Tony.
Hindi kami nagdadaya.
Walang dayaan. Hindi, tsaka laro to. Walang dayaan. Okay lang yan. It's fun. It's just pure fun.
Ma'am Cora.
Hi, Ma'am Cora. No?
So, masayang Huwebes, sabi po niya, no? Sir Sonny, Attorney Lira, Direct Paula, at lahat na sumusubaybay sa very informative na Immigration Corner. Love to Snooki and Watson. Love to you, Ma'am Cora. Hopefully you're well.
Yes.
I'll send you wearing pink sa picture niya.
Pink ba yan? Nga, no? Pink ka ba yung suot ni Ma'am Cora? No? Ayan. Yeah. I'll send your regards to Snooki from my end. Si attorney naman kay Watson. Ayan, sige,
kay Watson, yun nga. Salamat po, Ma'am Cora. There you go. Two out of three. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2 out of 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay, na ano mga mga pa? Yan. Si Gigi Elamparo. Sige. Hi, Gigi. Yeah, Gigi. Good evening, sabi po niya, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny. Happy Thursday, all viewers. Also, Direct Pao. Yeah, to you too, Gigi. Hopefully you well, no? And enjoying the sun. Finally,
yes,
summer's arrived.
Today, finally, tama, hinahanap-hanap ko summer. Pinag-uusapan na natin malamig itong panahon na to, no? Today, well. Pero yung sa 27 ngayon, pero grabe ha, talagang nangihina ako. I don't know, no? Parang kaya talagang very healthy ako rito pag malamig, no? Sa Pilipinas, lagi akong hinihingal, nainitan ako dahil mainit sa Pilipinas. Ayan, sino to?
Yeah, you have to be
Garner?
careful. Oh, Garner. Yeah, hello, Ma'am Lira. We're here watching. Hi, Garner. Kamusta po? Kamusta?
Oh,
Yeah,
tauhan mo ba yan, attorney?
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. So yeah, at yung sinasabi mo nga sa Pilipinas, no? I think did you used to get asthma, Sonny? Ako sa nasa Pilipinas ako.
Yes, asthma.
I used to get asthma.
Asthma, flu, yung ang matagal ako sipunin sa Pilipinas, pag sinipon ako sa Pilipinas, it would reach a point wherein I would have to take antibiotics. Ganun kalala ang pagka sinisipon ako at inuubo ako sa Pilipinas. Pero nang punta ako sa UK, awa ng Diyos, knock on wood, bihirang-bihira ako magkasakit. Bihirang-bihira ako. Bihirang-bihira talaga. Oh, yes. Mas healthier yata yung malamig na weather compared sa mainit.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Oo. Sino to? Marianelle?
Marianelle.
Ojayan Hie.
Yeah, we couldn't if you remember, we couldn't figure out kung anong pronunciation nga, no? So good evening, sabi ko niya. Good evening to both of you, Sir Sonny and Attorney Lira. Good evening, Marianelle, no? Marianelle. I won't even begin to say that. Your last name.
African surname. African surname.
Yeah.
Ojayami. Is it African or Middle Eastern? Anong?
Don't know, actually. Ojayami. Ang ganda, no?
Yeah.
I love her name.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Marianelle Ojayami. Lovely, no?
May photo ba si Marianelle, direct? Anong photo ba yan nandyan? Para nakukuha mong photo niya. May family yata siya. Family ba yung nandiyan dyan sa kanya?
Ata.
Kasi yung surname niya, Ojayam Hie, Hie.
Ojayami.
Anyway,
it's so nice.
Sige,
so fluid.
Kung maipasok mo agad, okay lang. Kung hindi, tuloy natin. Sino to? Ito ang profile pics niya. Hindi. Okay. Baka old pictures, baka nandyan siya. Isa sa mga bata dyan, no? Si Marinel. Oy, si
yung
MM. Si Emma.
She looked like me. Oh, MM.
Sino? Oo. Yung kamukha mo parang sa kanan.
Yeah.
Pakita mo yung direct, sabi niya, sa kanan.
That's how I looked.
Really?
We're
When you were
twins.
young? Wow. Okay, wow. Really, Really? Okay. Wow. At least meron tayong idea kung ano yung baby or child picture mo, no? Ayan. Yan. Ooh.
Yeah.
Tatlo yan, Alright. MM Giling, mabuhay. MM, mabuhay si MM
Miss
Giling.
Giling.
Si Miss Giling.
Yeah, Miss Giling sabi. Hello po, sabi niya. Hello po. Good evening, ma'am and sir. At sa lahat po ng viewers, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Miss Giling. I hope you're not going to work and you're taking some time off. Si Miss Giling, napakasipag. Well, buong pamilya, pero siya mismo. Napakasipag niya. Miss Paner. Yeah. So, I'm doing well. Thank you po, attorney. Wala po akong nilalagay sa skin ko. Ganun po lang ang kulay ko. You know, I tell you what, some people are just blessed with good legs. And Miss Paner is one of them. No, just good shape. Wala siya kailangan gawin. She's just fit.
Mga Pilipino at saka mga Indians, heavy on pagpapaputi sila. In fact, yung beauty consultant, entrepreneur sa Athens, Greece, morena siya dati, tapos nagpaputi siya. Ano pangalan nun? I forgot kung ano yung iniinom para pumuti. Anyway. Sige, di bale, kung hindi ko maalala, hindi naman masyado importante. Pero yun nga, may iniinom siya, pero pumuti siya. Si Ana Lu.
Yeah, it's very bad for you, yung paputi. No, it's don't do it. No. Ana Lu. Ana Lu.
Don't do it, attorney. Don't do it by taking medication. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, don't. I was reading actually about this a few months back nga. to do nga with bleaching your skin, kayo paputi. Yeah. Don't.
Glutathione.
Oh, is that what it was?
Wag.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just it's not good for you, no. Anyway, also, what's wrong with a bit of a tan, huh? I can never understand why it is that we want to be lighter. So maganda nga. I mean, people go out to have a bit of color, no? So
pero kung maitim ka,
the color.
Attorney, kung maitim ka, kamukha nga ni Michael Jackson, di ba? Obsessed siya sa pagpapaputi. May mga tao, pero kung morena ka lang, yung perfect tan, ka lang, okay lang, di ba? Maganda yun eh. Tama yun. Tama si attorney. Okay. Sige. Direct. Sige, tuloy natin. Ano pa mga Okay, so, ayan na muna tayo. So, ayan. Nakakasira din nun. Kasi ang alam ko, yung glutathione na yan, paano ba? Thione ba? Glutathione o something. It's the side effect yung puputi ka eh. Side effect yan eh. Yung, parang nung nagkaroon ako ng leak sa left eye ko, sa back of my eye, ang pinainom sa akin gamot pang tuberculosis eh. Yung pang tuberculosis? Yeah. Ang reason ng doktor, ang reason ng doktor kung bakit pang TB yung pinaiinom niya sa akin, because yung bawat gamot may side effect, may contraindication. So ang kinukuha namin yung contraindication. Ganon. Yun ang gusto niya desired. Yun ang gusto niya desired effect na yun ang treatment niya sa akin, yung course ko. I was taking anti-TB tablets. Kaya galit na galit ako because nasira yung aking left eye, no? Yung hindi na nakabalik sa perfect na Samantalang meron palang treatment. It took him a long time. It took him a long time to refer me to a consultant sa Westminster, sa harap St. Thomas's diyan sa harap ng Parliament. Yung hospital sa Parliament. Diyan yung pala yun. Kasi may nakasabay akong Pilipino. It took me about 3 years before I had the treatment, laser treatment yun eh. Samantalang yung Pinoy na ibang lugar, saglit lang, wala pa siyang 3 months eh. Nirefer na kagad siya doing the same thing na ginawa sa akin eh. Well, they had to do, for 2 years, 3 years, I was on the course of taking anti-TB o tuberculosis tablets. Buisit yun. Yung ating doctor. But anyway, that's passed already.
No.
Okay lang.
No.
Sayang, pwede pa lang. I wanted to be referred right away. Hindi, hindi nagkaroon ng leak yung back of my eye eh. And so, ang cure dan dapat, ni-laser na to, para bang winelding na dapat. It took, what he did was, he tinesting muna namin yung yung tuberculosis anti-TB tablets. Dahil yung side effect nun is, would try to dry up something sa likod eh. Hindi naman nagkaroon ng effect eh. Anyway, but if it were done a lot earlier, so my vision on my left eye, let's say ma-perfect man, ma-cure man yun, hindi na siya 100%, it's 99, 98%. Pero kung it was done a lot earlier, sabi nga nung nandun sa St. Thomas's, okay na sana, naagapan.
Sayang.
Anyway, so okay na yun. Sayang na nakakaano. Gusto ko nga sa bunutan yung yung mukhang bading eh. But anyway, okay, attorney, we'll have a short break and then you discuss the topic that we have for tonight, no? Ayan. So mga kaibigan, ito ang topic, do I need a biometric card? Malaking bagay ito. Pakinggan, panoorin, no? Ninyo, kayo man o ibang tao, kakilala nyo ang concerned o apektado, mabuting mapanood nyo. At tawagin na ninyo para manood. Okay, we're gonna have a short break and when we come back, ito pong do I need a biometric card? Pag-uusapan natin.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%, all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile. 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galetos.
Okay, nagbabalik ho ang Immigration Corner on a happy Thursday. Ako po si Sonny Laragan. For those of you who tuned in just now, syempre kasama ho natin yung ating star of the show dahil ito ho yung talagang immigration expert. Mga kaibigan, ang ating pinakamamahal na abogado ho, ang managing partner ng Douglas Simon Solicitors, si Attorney Lira Simon CABATBAT. Attorney, happy Thursday once again.
Happy Thursday, Sonny. And sa inyo po lahat, no? Happy Thursday. Sunny Thursday for change.
It's a sunny Thursday. You're right. Okay. Oh, sige, Attorney, take it away. Sige, let's talk about the need for a biometric card. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So, ang topic po natin ngayon, do I need a biometric card? Now, this is coming from really our feature question, no? Galing po ito sa isang viewer natin. She emailed me, Imelda G. So, ewan ko pwede mong pakita nga kaya, Paula, yung question nga niya. I hope that I was able to email that to you. If not, I'll just read it out loud, no? So, ang question po niya, do I need a biometric card? So, ang question po nito, hello po, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Matagal na po akong may ILR, no? Indefinite leave to remain. Nakatatak ang visa sa passport ko, pero pero paso na ang passport ko. Hininto ako sa airport last year para i-check yung visa ko. Ngayon ay natatakot na akong lumabas, no? Pinayuhan po ako sa airport na kailangan kong kumuha ng card. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng card? Galing po ito kay Imelda G. So, now, so it's to do nga itong biometric. So, unang-una, tingnan natin questions niya, no? So, Filipino passport holder siya. I assume she's not dual, so wala siyang British passport nga din, no? Meron siya indefinite leave to remain. It's the same as really permanent status, settlement visa. So, hindi niya kailangan ng panibago, hindi siya spouse, it's not limited. So, she can stay here indefinitely, no? Now, yung mga cards, yung pinag-uusapan nga, yung sinasabi nga niya, yung BRP, that was introduced on the 31st of July, 2015. So, ang visa, so she obviously got, yung visa nga niya, nakuha niya yon bago 2015, bago 31st July 2015. So, nakatatak nga dun sa passport niya, which was the usual thing. So, before 31st of July 2015, usually, yung passport niyo, yung may tatak, in the olden days, tatak nga lang, it's a stamp, you know, like you see your date stamp, you know, black and then green, no? And then later on, naging sticker, di ba? So, may mga tao pa ngayon na either the stamp o kaya yung black sticker, no? So, paso na yung passport niya. Dahil matagal na nga yun, 2015 pa siguro, maybe even way before 2015 nung tinaktakan yung passport nga niya. Now, so, ang problema, yung visa or rather yung ILR, hindi nga yun, wala siyang BRP. Yung ibig niya sabihin, ano ba yung card? Ang tawag po doon, biometric residence permit, biometric card, no? Most of you, alam niyo, nakakuha siguro kayo ng card, nandun yung nakatatak yung visa niyo. Siya, wala pa, no? Dahil hindi niya kailangan dati, no? Dahil may visa na nga siya, labas-pasok nga siya dito, hindi niya siguro kailangan pakita sa employer niya, baka matagal na siya sa employer niya, so hindi nila kailangan BRP nga. So, yung nga lang, this time around, pumasok siya, nasita siya, no? So, ano bang pwede niyang gawin? Dahil natatakot nga siya na lumabas, which is a bit of a shame, no? You should be able to travel. I mean, may indefinite ka. So, what are the options, no? So, ngayon, ang passport niya, may tatak mismo na yung indefinite niya, paso na nga yung passport niya. What can you do, no? So, option 1 po niya, pwede siyang kumuha ng BRP, no? Ng card, no? Now, dahil unang-una pa nga itong yung BRP niya. So, it's not that she had a BRP, tapos nag-expire na yung kailangan niyang panibagong card. Pero una to. So, it's paper visa, ita-transfer niya sa card nga mismo. Kung yung kaso nyo, walang bayad sa home office. It's free, no? Usually, pagka may card na kayo, paso na yung gusto nyo panibagong card, you need to change it, you need to get another card. The fee is approximately 180 pounds, 160 plus some the biometric fee. So it's about 180 is what you need to allow for. Pero siya, because it's paper going onto the card, libre pa, no? So that would be one option, but the application needs to be made online, okay? So you can't submit those applications nga on paper. So you need to make that online. So yun ang option 1. So pagka nagpasok na siyang application, and that's approved, ang mangyayari nga, bibigyan nga siya ng card. And the card would only be valid until the 31st of December 2024. Pero huwag kang mag-alala, no, doon, Imelda. Dahil kahit nga mapapaso na yung card on the 31st of December 2024, all BRPs actually will expire on that date, no? So mangyayari na after that, they will simply, people would need to check nga online. But hindi nga yung problema mo nga ngayon. Anyway, so it's still 2024. So it's still a little way to go. So yung nga una. So you can swap your, if you like, your paper, no, visa to a card, a BRP. So doon, makikita nandun sasabihin nga, settlement, nandun ang pangalan mo, nandun birthday mo, nasa likod, some security checks, and it would also say kung saan ka pinanganak, ganon. So yung card, ang itsura nga parang lisensya. No, it's like a credit card. It's quite a small thing. So next time nga lumabas ka, palabas nga hindi ka siguro naman checkin. But pabalik nga dito, sabihin natin you're flying from the Philippines to whichever airline, yung gusto nang makita, no, yung card. So that's probably why nahinto ka, because they could not see na meron kang card. Ang maganda nga, pinapasok ka pa rin. Because I've certainly encountered people who have not been allowed to come in, even though may visa nga sila dito sa UK. And even at the airport nga, at Heathrow, it could be that they just take you aside to just check nga. But they can check. So the main problem is kung nakatatak nga dun sa passport mo, ang visa mo, yung indefinite leave mo, it could be that yung airline ang unang-unang problema na hindi ka papasukin sa aeroplano. As soon as you arrive in the United Kingdom, of course, the UK, no, dito sa Heathrow, for example, Gatwick, makikita nilang status mo. So they should still be able, you'll be able to enter the United Kingdom without much of ado, makikita nga nilang status mo. Pero kung nandun sa Pilipinas o nasa Dubai ka, so connecting flight, they may not check that. They may not accept na yung tatak sa passport mo ay visa mo tama, no? And ang problema nga din, one of the reasons why yung mga airlines nga ay napaka, they're very, very careful, they're very, very cautious, no? Merong fine. So, kung papasukin ka dito, o sino ma'am, ang taong papasukin dito, tapos later on, malaman na wala nga silang visa, o may problema sa passport nga nila, they're subject to a fine, no? And that would be £2,000 per person, no? And that's why they don't, kung nag-aalala sila, you will find they will err on the side of caution. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka papapasukin. The good news sa iyo nga, Imelda, pinapasok ka, and okay, chinek nga nila dito, pero at least wala ng problema. But I suspect it was probably quite a traumatic experience then. Sabi mo nga dito, natakot ka. So, that would be one thing. So, yung visa mo, yung paper visa, yung indefinite mo rather, that's so showing you have no limit to as to the time you can stay in the United Kingdom. So if you like, it's a proving that you have exemption, no? That you don't have to show na may visa ka nga dito because you have indefinite leave to remain, no? But the switching to a card, I think is important. So next time, yung papakita mo yung card. So yung option 1. Option 2, and I think you should look at this, no, Imelda, yung naturalization. Yun ang stage bago makakuha ng British passport. Kailangan you need to still be naturalized before you can become British, no? There's a fee for the naturalization, and it's £1,330, okay? It's a one-off fee. Now, yung kailangan pakita na 5 taong ka na nga dito, I mean, definitely mahigit ka na, no? Na nakuha mo yung visa mo, I suspect, before 2015. So 5 years ka at least dito, last 12 months must be indefinite, and also that you have not been absent from the United Kingdom for too long. So in the last 5 years, you can't be absent for more than 450 days. In the last 12 months, no more than 90 days. No, I mean there are if you like some leeway, some discretion for the Home Office to grant it nevertheless. Pero yun, that's the general rule. No massive absences in the last 5 years. Now, subject to that, no, the main problem most of my clients encounter is yung test. So dalawa ang kailangan pakita. There's the English language, which is the B1 level, and then the Life in the UK test. No, now yung Life in the UK test, yun ang mas mahirap. Most of my clients, they pass without much ado, frankly, yung B1. Pero yung Life in the UK test, yung kailangan mong pag-aralan. Now, it could be na kinuha mo na yun in back in the day, when you got your indefinite leave to remain. But it's probably unlikely because that was introduced after this BRP issue, I think, from memory. So, kung kailangan mo nang mag-test, then that could be the reason why hindi ka pa naging British nga. Now, good news again is kung over 65 ka na, o 65 plus ka na, ibig sabihin hindi mo kailangan yung test. No, you are exempt from doing both. So if you're over 65, you should really think, about maybe naturalization rather than getting yung biometric, the no time limit confirmation na you have permanent residency in the UK. But some people prefer to just have the card nga na may indefinite nga sila rather than becoming naturalized. But those are really the two options available to you, Imelda. So ang payo ko, even though of course may visa ka, of course meron kang settlement status nga dito, and you can of course show that also sa passport mo, kahit nga paso ng passport mo, the visa, your record will still show na meron kang indefinite dito. Ang payo ko, you should really at the very least get a card. So yung sagot dito, do I need a biometric card? I would say to you, you should get the biometric card. If nothing else, for the next, nearly 2 years hanggang the 31st of December 2024, meron kang mapapakita. Because you'll find, every time nga napapasok ka nga dito, they will ask you questions, no? And also, it could be, as I've experienced with some clients nga, no, even though they have perfectly valid visas nga in the United Kingdom, leave to remain in the UK, dahil wala nga sila mapakitang card, no, na hindi sila pinapasok sa aeroplano. So it's more an airline issue, I think, actually, rather than the Home Office. Because once you arrive at Heathrow or Gatwick nga, they can check, and normally it's not an issue. Okay, you need to wait a few moments, but they will let you back into the UK. The problem comes when you are, say, in the Philippines, traveling back in, or you have connecting flights. So, gawin mo. So, ang sagot dito, do you need the biometric card? Imelda, ang payo ko, you should do it. If you're looking to travel, you should do it.
Ayan, para mas convenient, no? Wala masyadong hassle, no? Biometric card. Okay, attorney, dire-diretso na tayo. May mga questions pa tayo. So, let's go straight to questions, no? Para mas marami tayong matakal, no? Okay, yan. Go ahead, please, attorney.
Galing po to kay Annalyn. Annalyn no? Hi, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. May quick question lang po ako. Ask ko lang po kung how many days po ang processing ng skilled worker visa application po. Thanks in advance. Annalyn, this great question, no? Because actually, well, great timing, because one of my clients, in fact, was asking me exactly this, kahapon ata. Now, so I checked actually with the on the Home Office website. Their website say with the skilled worker visa, at sabi nila, if you're outside the United Kingdom, it's 3 weeks. If you're inside the United Kingdom, it's 8 weeks. That's what yun ang nandun sa website ng Home Office. Hindi po yun tama. They need to, it's either out of date, or I'm not even sure it was ever actually like that. Well, the skilled worker route to do with medical staff, especially during the pandemic, they were very quick, no? Dahil kailangan mga taong papasok dito na that's medical, medically trained. But ngayon, I find at least doble, at least, no? So 3 weeks, I think, is just way too optimistic. I would say even triple that if you're lucky, no? It's you need to allow. My view is you need to allow, say, 3 months to be. I mean, one would hope it won't take 3 months, but easily not 3 months at the moment, not 3 weeks. I think that's just if you're outside the United Kingdom. I think that's over optimistic yung nasa website nga nila. So ang sagot ko, you should allow for 3 months. I think it would get done before that, but you should allow at least that, Annalyn.
Oh, at least may allowance, no? 3 months, parang expectation hindi ganun kataas. Parang hindi masyadong mainit ng gusto, no? Ganun. So mali, dapat ma-update yung nasa website na sinasabi mo, attorney, no? Dahil medyo misleading, no? Maski paano, no? Hindi ganun, hindi realistic, no? Oo. Okay, all right. Sige, ano pang may next question tayo. Yeah, attorney, go, please.
Okay, galing po to kay Jenny. Jenny C. Hello po, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Wala po ako sa UK. Okay. Pero may visit visa na po ako. Is it legal po ba if ihahanap ako ng mag-sponsor sa akin sa UK para mas matagal ako makapag-stay? If yes, kaya ko po bang madalang pamilya ko o family ko? Salamat po and happy Thursday. Oh, okay, Jenny. Let's just look at that. So, wala ka na sa UK. So maybe nasa Pilipinas ka, pero meron kang visit visa. Okay? I'm assuming na hindi papaso yun, ano? It's a valid visit visa pa rin. And I'm also assuming it's a multiple visa so that you can come into the country a few times rather than just the once, no? So sabi po, sa question mo, is it po legal? Hanap kong mag-sponsor sa akin sa UK para mas matagal ako mag-stay. Now, you can do that, of course. Kung ang balak mo, babalik ka dito, multiple visa ka, valid visa ka pa, tapos pagka nandito ka na, maghahanap ka ng trabaho, you have to be very careful there, Jenny, no? Dahil nga kailangan pakita, especially kung masita ka nga, na nandito ka to visit, no? Now, kung naghahanap ka ng trabaho with the view to working in the United Kingdom, bawal po yun. So yung question mo sa akin, it's legal ba yun? It's not question. It may be in breach of your immigration condition kung yun ang balak mo. Now, as for so matagalan ka, you cannot extend a visit visa, Jenny. Okay, it's not gonna happen. So kung ang balak mo, makapasok ka nga dito, gusto mo din isama ang pamilya mo, ang kailangan mong tignan really is not, alam ko may visa ka ngayon, pero ang kailangan mong tignan really is the skilled worker route, previously tier 2, previously, before that, work permit, no? It's the tier 2 application under the points-based system, yun, kung gusto mo magtrabaho nga dito, rather than the visit visa. So, good luck with that, Jenny.
Ayan, oo. Kailan ba yung medyo maluwag? I don't know if you've heard of, when I say maluwag, yung coming over on a visit visa, nakakapag-change eh. Kasi I met sayang hindi ko nakuha yung number, yung parang nausisa ko. Dumating sila many years ago on a visit visa. Na-engineer nung auntie nung one of them, mag-asawa yata sila. Na-engineer na auntie na maipasok sa care home. Kaya yun, eventually na-legalize or na paano yung kanilang trabaho, no? But they came over as on a visa, no? Nung araw ba posible yun? I don't know kung totoo ba, were they lying to me or baka posible naman have you heard of cases like that, no? May nadinig mo ganong cases na dumating on a visitor's visa. Maaaring ngayon may quit, pero I don't know, before ba, medyo may kaluwagan ba, attorney? Especially, you were mentioning that a lot of changes happened in 2012. That was the turning point, di ba? Yung 2012, where once before, allowed yung, kunyari, yung yung adult dependent, no, yung mga mother of of parents of 65 over 65 yan, di ba? Yun ang
Yeah.
these things happened in 2012 yung mga changes, di ba? So I don't know kung
Yeah.
kailan ba, not specifically mentioning that it might have been prior to 2012, baka alam mo, no? May cases ba na they came,
Yeah.
people would come
No.
over on a visa and then eventually was able to, I don't know, no? Legalize
Yeah,
or
no, tama ka, Sonny. That was
meron ba?
about I mean, uh, probably about 20, maybe longer, 20 years back, maybe longer than that, no. There were possibilities, tama ka, no. There were possibilities to change a visit visa to something else, no. So some people napasok nga sila dito visitor, tapos gusto na mag-aral, they change it over to a student nga, and then from that they changed it over to be able to work, no. In the olden days now, work permit. That was at least 20 years ago, no. Ngayon, certainly in the last 2 decades, I would say that's not been a possibility. Also, tama ka nga din, 2012, lots of things happened. So the adult dependent route, no, that was changed substantially. The domestic work visa, that was changed to, so substantially, it's beyond recognition, really, after that also, actually, so just after that, if you remember, the spouses, unang-una, pagkakasal ka na, you make an application for spouse visa. This is years back now, no? Makakakuha immediately indefinite. Tapos pinalitan nila yon. Nagbigay sila ng 1-year probation. Tapos naging 2 years probation, no? Ngayon 5 years na probation. Okay? And kung wala ka nang visa nga ngayon, dito ka, you can't simply swap to a spouse visa kahit kasal ka na nga, no? It has to, you need to make a different application. So, lots of things have changed, and definitely humigpit ang immigration. There's no doubt at all about that. And it's probably, and since I would say, tama ka nga, from 2012, since then, lalong lumalala. So, and going back to you, Imelda, no, kung gagawin mo nga itong naturalization, ang payo ko, you should do it now, no, because I think that will also change, and indeed, it will not be relaxed. It will get worse. It will get more expensive. It will also nga, I think higpitan nila uli. It could be that they put something else nga on top. So, kung ako ikaw, Imelda, do it sooner rather than later.
Ano yung parang pinapatawad there's a word kasi sa Italy,
amnesty.
Amnesty, yeah, maraming mga kababayan tayo na via an amnesty and na-acquire nila yung Italian citizenship nila, no? They've overstayed for a long time. Marami akong na-meet dyan sa may bandang sa yung parang equivalent ng ano bang yung kung saan ginagawa yung fiat, parang car capital o automobile capital of Italy, yung pangalan to. Ano ba yung image na may image ng Jesus Christ daw na nasa cloth? Pangalan ng lugar na yun?
Turin.
Turin, tama. Turin, oo. Marami ako na-meet sa Turin na mga nakausap ko that they are legalized na by way of an amnesty. Palagi ko sa area ng France din yata, Monaco, may mga din na aywan ko, parang Pinoy yata na they were banking on an amnesty, no? Dito ba was there ever a call request parang na mga from some group siguro na magkaroon ng amnesty, yung siguro people who have overstayed, nagkaroon ba there was ugong ba na konti na sana magka-amnesty or people encouraging the government to ito magkaroon ng amnesty? Narinig ba o ever since wala pa, di ba? Dito wala pa?
Yeah, no, absolutely, no, there's always a call for an amnesty, no. So sa UK, there's never been an amnesty, and I'm glad you raised this actually, Sonny, because every so often, I hear people saying, oh, may amnesty na, sabi na may nagpayo sa amin, magbigay nga lang kami ng pera, no, and we get a visa because there's an amnesty. Hindi po, wala pong amnesty. And there's never actually ever been an amnesty in the United Kingdom. What have been introduced are ang tawag concessions. The main difference between amnesty and concessions is yung concessions, it focuses on certain groups of people. No? So for example, back in 1997, 1998, there was the domestic work concession. No? So kung pumasok ka dito, domestic visa ka, tapos iniwan ka dito, inabuso ka nga, no? You could then regularize your stay under the domestic work concession. That was in play, in fact, between 1997 hanggang 1998 for about 18 months, no? And that then led to this domestic work rule. And then in 2005, there was something called the amnesty. Well, it's not an amnesty, it's a concession for overstayers. It was to do now with appeals, and then you needed to be shown, you needed to show na nandito ka minimum of 5 years and other things. That was in 2005, no? And I think that was not in play for as long as 18 months. I think it was something like 8-9 months nga lang, no? And there are concessions also to do with asylum seekers or those who have been waiting a long time. So there have been a number of concessions, not very many actually, but there have been a number of concessions. Focus nga yun to certain group of people. But amnesty means it's everyone na walang visa nga. That's never ever happened in the United Kingdom. And to be frank, I don't think it will actually happen anytime soon, if ever nga, no? I think the best we can hope for will be some kind nga of concession. And there were also there's always a call for concession. And I think I actually wrote an article about this, concessions to do with carers, no? Dahil napakailangan nga nila ngayon ng carers dito sa UK. The gap between the need and what the vacancy is massive, and it will get even bigger as the years go on. People are living longer nga, and there are just not enough carers. There's always carers are on the shortage occupation list, and for good reason. Kailangan nga. So if they want to really be rid of this massive shortage now for carers, one thing they need to look at is possibly concession for those people who have that kind of experience, no, as to be able to work. Then you have ready-made, workforce who can fill the gap very, very quickly. But it's a question of will and against need, and at the moment, I don't see that that's something that this government would be necessarily looking at. But hopefully they do, no. So concessions. They're being, but never an amnesty.
Okay. Concessions ngayon bale, no? Yun ang pwede lang, no? Pero not a total amnesty on overstayers and lahat na nakapaloob sa ganun. Okay. Attorney, anong changes na nangyari? Nung, di ba, nagkaroon, you were announcing noon na, deadline na, ako excited na, magbubukas na mga yung for the carers, di ba? Senior carer o carer lang yata. There was we were so excited announcing that it's opening, it's going to be open for 1 year ba? Nagsarado na ba? You were
no, actually,
I couldn't remember exactly when, but you were announcing.
Tama ka.
Earlier in the year yata yan, or something noon. May mga announcements ka, no? Ano na status yan?
12 months.
When was that ending niya pala?
Yeah.
12 months.
Well, actually,
okay, sabi mo,
still,
there's a gap, there's a need.
It's still in play.
Yung will, hindi pareho. There's a will, pero hindi yung actuality. Pero, ibig sabihin, ano sa palagay mo? Is there anything coming up? So, ongoing ba? Tapos na yung nga pala ulit. Yung 1 year ba yun? Kailangan yung, and then there will be a window, closing of the window. Sabi mo. Kailan yan? Kailan nga uli yan?
Yeah.
Sorry, would you remember?
Yeah, no, that's still actually that's still in play. No, they've quietly just kept that on. Yeah. But of course that would be bringing people in from abroad. No, which costs employers money, and then it costs them time also to train yung mga tao. No, and of course just because of the process, it will take a bit longer. So my argument is kung kailangan nga nila, and there's certainly studies and reports nga na kailangan nilang carers nga dito, no? And that need is just going to get worse as time goes on, as we all live a bit longer nga, no? They have in the UK potentially, no, people who already have that kind of experience. So I'm hoping really that someone maybe in the government who looks at it more pragmatically, no, there's a need. There's a workforce potentially in the United Kingdom who can fill the gap very quickly. I think they should not discount it. At the moment though, I can't see na it's happening, Sonny, anytime soon. Yung mga kababayan natin, no, kung meron kayong, I mean, it's died down a little bit. A couple of years ago, every day, practically, may tumatawag sa akin na sabi nila, meron sabi, nagpayo sa amin, may amnesty na daw, no? Pwede na daw kami makakuha ng visa. That stopped a little bit, actually. You know, I've not heard that for the last 12 months nga. There's no amnesty po, okay? So kung balitang na naman, ganito, no, ma-amnesty, bayaran nga lang sila, don't fall for that, okay? Dahil wala pong amnesty. And I really can't see that it will happen anytime soon.
Your opinion of saying that the government has to look within, may sabi mo maraming Filipino workforce. Are you referring to overstayers who are within that might have the skills to become carers? Yung ba ang sinasabi mo, attorney? Kasi, sabi mo, mahal kasi, di ba? Pag employers, it will cost them money trying to get them people over, yung mga workers. Yung opinion mo na sana ang gobyerno, ganon, they'll look within ba? Parang ganon, yung mga nandito na. At sino yung mga nandito na? Are these the overstayers?
Yeah.
Who are qualified?
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, at the moment, hindi nga natin alam, no? Different reports show or put forward, no, the number of people nga na nandito. No one really knows, not even the Home Office, how many people you're looking at who are maybe overstayers nga dito, who have who do not have or who have experience nga. But the only way that they will find out is actually to introduce it, no? I suspect nga na may mga tao, hindi lang Filipino, but other nationalities nga din, na may have the right experience, either sa atin nga or from their home country, or are in the United Kingdom, maybe looking after family members nga, no, who would be able to fill, you know, the very well nga the job of carers, senior carers nga dito. So it's really very much a question of will against the need, no? Is there the will of the government nga to fill this need and fill it fast, no? And if the need is greater nga, no, then they should not simply discount it. They should look into that. Maybe commission nga, what potentially are you looking at in the way of numbers? How experienced are the people that you're looking at? Maybe even not just maybe have conditions, no, so that you don't just say, I mean, you have experience. You actually need to be able to show perhaps that you're experienced, and then have potentially not time limits, no. So, but I think it's something that they do need to look at if they are worried, and they should be. You know? I mean, the report saying you're looking at a massive. Well, there is already a big shortage of carers in the UK. People are getting older, and the cost of care is obviously quite a lot also. But more than that, the skill set is missing. So they should look within. They should look outside, but they absolutely should not discount the people who are already here.
Okay, within. So it's encompassing, no, not only Filipinos, no, but any nationality that have the skill sets that would have the skill sets, no. Okay, ayan, sige, ito na yung last ko pagbati na. May ibang mga pagbati tayo, magpapaalam na tayo direct. Ilan ba, sige, kung meron pa tayong pagbati dyan na Sige, mga pagbati and then comment. Sige, attorney, pakibasa lang yan.
Okay, yeah.
Sige, go.
Oliver. Hi, Oliver. Yeah, Attorney Lira, I'm pretty sure biometric measurements would involve digitalization of fingerprint features as well as facial features. Ang tanong ko po ay, papaano kung ang applicant ay walang kamay?
Oo nga.
Oliver,
It's a practical
come
question.
up with this, ha? Tama ka.
Yeah, oo nga.
I don't know.
What do you think, attorney?
Answer. I don't know. There will be facial recognition. I have no idea what. But I would imagine that that's something that I can't see that's not an issue. That's not a scenario that I've come across before. So I would suppose it would just have to be facial features.
Facial lang.
It doesn't even have to. Yeah.
Palagi ko facial lang because with diba sa airport, pag pumapasok tayo, I don't think we've ever done fingerprinting. So with only the photo or the picture, okay na yun. At advanced na ngayon ng mga technologies. We have a lot of companies that are really advanced in technology sa mga ganyan, no? Sa mga ganyang klase, no? Okay. Ayun. Sino to? Marian Galicia
I like color brown. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like color brown.
Marian, sinasabi mo lang yan dahil maputi ka. Pero yung pag ikaw ay medyo maitim-itim mo, morena ka, gusto mo maputi. Kaya maswerte ka. Ano yan? Pale pa rin ang effect.
Pale pa rin ang effect. Yeah.
Effect.
So pale pa rin ang effect. Yeah, pale. Yun na nga. Yeah.
So hindi maputi, pale. So yung mga nagpapaputi, ang dating nung glutathione, thione, no? Hindi ko alam kung paano, gluta is pumuti ka pero pale. Parang kaya ka pumuti dahil yung paleness ng kulay mo. I don't know. Pero you're so may conviction yung sabi mo, wag avoid it. Bakit? It's not good, really? Sabi mo, it's not good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good for your health, no? For one thing, it's I mean, look, we all have to take now. You know, it's important you take medication as you need them. Vaccines, of course, I think are important to health. But certain things nga like that, the effect of which is to make your skin lighter. Hindi natin alam kung nangyayari sa loob, no? Sa katawan mo. And also, look, embrace the color, no? It's kind of nice to be, iba-ibang kulay natin. So some people are paler, some people are darker nga. It makes the world go round, di ba, Sonny? No, it's a different color.
Yeah, I accept it. Nung bata ako, gusto ko maputi ako. Pero sabi ko, kung ano yung kulay ko, okay na ako, I'm happy. I'll have to live with it. No? And hindi lang naman kulay ang basihan ng kagalingan, kahusayan ng isang tao. There are many other things, di ba? Yung intelligence mo, and other things, no, di ba? So, tama yan. Oy, Analu Antipuesto. Yan, pakibasa nga direct. Attorney.
Analu agrees with me. Yeah, that's right. Bawat synthetics na gamot, meron talang side effects. Kaya maganda kung maaaring iwasan ng mga synthetics. Self-discipline lang po sa mga kinakain natin. Tama ka. Speaking of, I eat too much ako.
Pero maputi si Annalyn, baka hindi ka apektado. Dahil maputi ka, alam ko maputi si Annalyn eh. So maaring dinidismiss niya yan dahil maputi ka. No? Pero we're accepting your opinion. Tama rin yan. No? So okay lang yan. Sige, ito si ano.
Galing po ito kay Gabriela.
Kay Gabi. Kay Gabriela sila. Kay Gabi, yes. Sabi niya?
My husband is taking a medication for malaria dahil meron siyang arthritis. Pero syempre dapat may consent ang drug, ang prescribed ng doktor. At first, I was surprised, but it works on him. Hello, Attorney Lira. Miss watching you. Yeah. Hello, isa na namang libreng kaalaman po.
Nandito na siya ngayon yata sa UK na siya. Nasa na siya? Hindi ko alam kung saan yan. So, Cottingham. Saan ang Cottingham? Cottingham is a part of what? Lincolnshire. Okay, nasa Lincolnshire na pala siya. They were able to transfer from Athens, Greece to Lincolnshire. Okay, Attorney, ayun, maganda. Marami tayong mga questions. It's been quite interesting for tonight, no? At talagang happy Thursday talaga because dagdag kaalaman day. Attorney, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Baka may mga shoutouts and how to get in touch with you in case they need the services of a real, no? Talagang kapag meron silang immigration concerns, go, Attorney.
Okay. No, shout out po to our feature question viewer, no, si Imelda G. You know who you are, no? Thank you very much for the question and allowing me to deal with it. Yeah, man, otherwise, kung meron kang may follow-up question ka, ito pong email ko, no? Email me kabatbat@douglas-simon.com. Actually, si Imelda, hindi ko she emailed me in fact last month. Hindi ko nakita ang question niya until in fact yesterday. And dahil hindi niya nilagay yung immigration corner. So kung mag-email po kayo sa akin, feel free so to do. Pero lagay niyo sa subject immigration corner because otherwise I open it and I never find it again. So by chance nakita ko yung email niya. So my apologies for a bit lateness in dealing with your question, Imelda. But you know, yung mga kababayan, lagay niyo sa subject matter immigration corner. Otherwise, email me kabatbat@douglas-simon.com. Telephone number po namin 0203-375-0245. Check out our website, no? Ang website po namin www.douglas with 2s-simon.com. If you have a look at the news section, nandun po yung mga articles ko at saka some updates nga on immigration. So feel free, have a look, no? Pass it around. And if you have any questions, yung email ko. But thank you for joining us. And I'm also going to book a ticket now for Barbie.
Oh yeah, kami siguro I don't know tomorrow or Friday or a weekend. Yeah, kasi interesting, no? And well, naka-Barbie look ka na ngayon dahil naka-pink ka na, attorney, no? So tama-tama pinag-uusapan natin ng Barbie look, no? So pink. Yes. O nga, talagang 1 billion kinita. Bibihira ang ganyang pelikula, no? Na kumikita ng 1 billion. And even the producers were really surprised, no? That the film made good, no? So ayan. Okay, attorney, thank you very much, no? Tayo nagpapasalamat. We reached the end of our program for today. Siyempre, hindi lang naman to end ng programa. Next week naman another program. So sa ngalan ni Attorney Lira Simon Cabatbat and of course our technical director si Direk Pau Perez. Ito po si Sonny Laragan nagsasabing thank you very much sa inyong pagsubaybay dito po sa Immigration Corner. Let's do another happy Thursday next week. So till then, take care, God bless, and good night. Bye!